get out of this paint. Let's have a gun. Slide. Oh, there you go again. Here's your mate. Northern Roofing. Backsliding out. Lovely. Aye, so I've been having a nightmare with these brakes for a little bit of a while. I've replaced the full caliper internals with a rebuild kit. I've got, actually it's a Venhill on the rear. I've spent so many hours trying to fix this. And it had all the seals of a caliper issue, and then the original brake line was actually burned where it's been touching this exhaust, because it's got a Deltavich system on it. You can probably hear, well hopefully anyway, because this is a new mic, the sound of the exhaust. But whoever fitted it, I think used a mid pipe from a Triumph, sure it was something like a Tiger or something weird, to get this Deltavich to fit the way that it is, because it looks quite pretty up the side. But the problem is that when they've done that, they haven't actually adjusted the brake line, which means that when I'm trying to diagnose this brake issue, I see that the heat shield's fully melted through, and it's melted a fair way through the actual brake line itself. So after the caliper's rebuild, didn't fix it, replaced it with a Venhill line, like braided cable, and then that didn't fix it. So I've been using my front brake for pretty much everything I'm commuting, which might not have been the safest thing in the world. I'd give us a little bit of a grip to start, but then after that, the pressure would just fall away. So then obviously after that, onto the master cylinder, and in fairness, the problem very much did feel like it was a seal issue. Get the master cylinder open, obviously in all its little tiny bits. I can't really get too fast, the engine's not warmed up yet, or accelerate very much. So yeah, anyway, try to do that, get the master cylinder apart, and what do I see? Well, on one of the wiper seals, there's a bloody big hole. I've got no idea, it looks like it's been punched with a hole punch. It looks like very much like a machine had done it, so I've got no idea how it's happened. But anyway, I've replaced it, and then it's working great. It's locking up lovely in this nice little greasy weather, giving us a little bit of fishtailing fun. I've really got any other jobs left on the bike, if I'm being honest. As much as it was a bit of a pain in the arse sort of diagnosing it and getting it sorted, as they come this way. They usually tell their exit just before, so where they come round. Yeah, I haven't really got many jobs, so I've been spending my evenings being a little bit of a mechanic, doing these little bits and bobs, and I've been enjoying it a little, if I'm being honest. And now I haven't really got anything else to do. Ideally I want to get some fairings on this. It's just currently using its naked itself. Well, that'll be a while, because I'll have to get the fairings and then get them painted. I've been having a look as well, getting the cowl for this rear seat. For Jesus' sake. Blooming lights. Yeah. But yeah, wouldn't mind getting them fitted on here. Oh, I let the side down yesterday. Just on the way back up this road. Had one of those Tesla all-wheel drive ones, and I've rinsed them before on this. And it's just come around here. I was lined up here next to it. Same inch and rate again. Took off, had him, got to about 60. Yeah, got to about 60, and I bloody missed third gear, didn't I? So this Tesla that was like 20 metres behind us is suddenly right on the bloody arse. And then, yeah, just stayed with us, so I didn't really get a chance to properly leave him. But yeah, my own stupid fault. The bike would be it, I'm just an idiot. Now, hopefully this audio is alright, because this is just a cheap little lav mic. It's attached to, yeah, it's a cheap little lav mic that's attached to a media mod. And I am getting a bit of wind buffeting in here, so I might need to adjust that. I thought some blue lights. Yeah, I may need to just adjust the vent a little bit, because I've got a pin lock, and that's keeping out most of any sort of like fog and stuff, so I can deal with closing up the vents and get away with still seeing alright. So that might give us a little bit better audio quality, especially like past that sort of 60 mile an hour when at least that near the wind buffeting. I am well impressed with the performance of these brakes, from going to from having basically nothing to just a very light feel on the brake. It's wanting to lock up. It's not that it's not controllable. I can feel the pressure and I can meter it out, but it does mean when it's nice and warm, I've got some sticky tyres on, the rear should grip quite well. In fairness though, like, if you're using the rear, you're talking about performance in terms of the rear, you've probably not done a fantastic job of braking. Should really be on the front. So yeah, it's fun though for a little bit of fishtailing, I'll give it that.